The Board of Governors has the ultimate responsibility for the university system. They're elected by the legislature, and so, you know, they need to take a look at this, and they need to be satisfied that everything that can be done is being done at Chapel Hill to be certain that this problem gets fixed. And that's really what their focus is. Let's fix this problem because, you know, we have to. It's too critical to the university. I think you'll see this board, this panel that we've appointed, also look at
the internal panel or the external
the Board of Governors panel. But I think we'll learn from what the external panel does as well. But what we really ought to have our eye on here is, are there things we can learn from what happened that we can be sure are fixed first at Chapel Hill, and then take the best practices in fixing those and spread them out among all of our campuses so that we don't run the risk of this happening somewhere else. You know, big-time athletics and its relationship with academics is under stress constantly at every institution that has an athletic program. We all know that. And this is an example of that tension gone awry, in my view. And so we got to figure out how to balance that. And I think that's another step that Chancellor Thorpe has taken, which is the right one, to bring in an outside group chaired by one of the most respected college presidents ever that can come in and say, what is the right balance here? How do we ensure that students who are athletes have a real, solid, strong academic experience as part of their athletics? And how does the institution balance that so that it doesn't get out of kilter and doesn't get drawn by the big money of college athletics? And I think that's the struggle we face. And we first got to get to the bottom of fixing this at Chapel Hill. And then we've got to be sure that we have every possible measure in place to be sure it doesn't happen anywhere else. And I think our board, along with me, need to be sure that's what's going on at Chapel Hill, first of all, but at all of our campuses. That's our job.